News Generation, supported by
Cowbell with Vitarid.
Welcome to News Generation. Life, they say, begins at the end of your comfort zone, so don't get comfortable. Well, this bulletin airs on Joy News and on Joy Prime. My name is Faustina Safa, and as usual, I'm your host. Well, in our lead stories today, children with learning disabilities will no longer have to skip school. We'll introduce you to an organization that is championing their cause. Pupils of Deregwanteng Primary School in the Wa West district of the Upper West region have never seen a computer will tell you how teachers are struggling to teach ICT. And Ghana Atomic Energy Commission Basic School wins the 8th edition of the Youth Link Ghana Inter-School Sports. These and more within the half hour. My name is Faustina Safa. Do stay with us.
Lonely Mr. also has a problem with his radio.
Mission time!
My big brother always stealing my cowbell coconut milk power cable. Check. Second word, check.
Hanger, cowbell, mug, check. Radio, check.
More flavors are better than one. Cowbell is fortified with protein, mineral, vitamin A, C, D, E, and K to help you complete the mission. Cowbell comes in coconut, strawberry, choco malt, and Mr. Owusu's favorite, mocha. There's something for everyone.
Mission accomplished!
Welcome back. If you just tuned in, you're watching News Generation, award-winning, by the way. Always add that. Now, do you remember that classmate of yours who struggles to read, write, or perform simple academic exercises? Well, I'm sure you have a few names running through your mind, but has it ever crossed your mind that one of these mates might have a learning disability? Well, learning disability is a processing problem that can interfere with learning basic skills such as reading, writing, or understanding basic mathematics. In this report, we meet a teenage boy with a learning disability who had to run out of home just so he could skip school. Here is his story.
Meet Benedict Amwakung. He's only 14, but has already felt the twinge of life. Children with learning disabilities are very difficult to understand. Even the most patient parents find the situation very stressful. Benedict wanted to play all day. He struggled to concentrate on his books. His mother often screamed at him, and this pushed him out of home to find some relief on the streets.
If I want to play football, my mother will not allow me to play football. That's why I leave the house.
With no plan, no shelter, and no food, Benedict realized he had to get a menial job to survive. It was during his search for a job that he met a special attention project staff at the Kaneshi market.
When I came to Circle, some boys told me that I should come to Kaneshi. If I come to Kaneshi, I'll get job to do. So when I was roaming about, Madam Monica called me, and I listened to what she was coming to say. So he took me up here and asked for my mother's number and his name. And I answered to her. And she asked me that I've high eating. I said no. And he gave me food to eat. And I went and bathed. And I came to study.
Benedict is one of the many students that struggle through the educational system. With the aid of Special Attention Project, he has been able to create a balance between studying and sports. But how many students have access to this opportunity? SAP's plan is to reintegrate students like Benedict back to the formal system of education, but Programs Manager Richard Opoku says the lack of parental support has been their greatest hurdle.
It's difficult, getting the support of the parents. When we admit a child here, we contact the family to alert them or to inform them that the child is here. But usually getting the support from the parents is the difficulty, even in terms of reintegration. Sometimes the child is willing to go back to school, but the family is not prepared to support the child to go back to school.
SAP Interventions Manager William Eccles Biodonko takes us through simple steps to employ once you observe your child have learning disabilities.
In fact, everybody needs to find information on learning difficulties, and as part of our programs we reach out to people out there to share information about learning difficulties. We try to get this information to parents to know that these children, actually there's some help for them. Okay. The other thing is, one thing that parents can do to help children with learning difficulty is to look for a homework help for the child. And these homework helps, by SAP, we try to train them, okay, to be able to teach or plan individually for a child based on the need of the child and teach the child as such. Okay, so what we expect from parents is to get a homework help. SAP comes in to train that help to be able to implement the learning remediation for the child. Okay. Other things is we can volunteer our time, our voices for these children.
For News Generation, Faustina Safo.
Interesting there, keeping his dream alive, but yet he's been able to get help. So if you have that friend that's struggling with maths, English, science, or even normal reading in class, make sure you assess that child and try to find out if he has a learning disability and then help that child. Yes, we can do that together. Well, moving on, imagine having information communications technology as part of subjects that you are to be examined on, and yet you have not seen a computer before. Well, that's the harsh reality for pupils at Derek Guanteng Primary School in the Wa West District of the Upper West Region. Our correspondent Rafiq Salam reports from Wa.
Derek Guanteng Primary School was started some 9 years ago by 2 students from the community who had completed senior high school. The 2 were waiting for their results on the West African Senior High School Certificate Examination, WASI, and decided to start the school in the outlandish farming settlement. They started the school with just 24 pupils sitting under shade trees. Through communal labor, residents of the community constructed a classroom block using mud bricks and roofed it with thatch. The building, however, collapsed after a few years, forcing the teachers to go back to conduct classes under the canopy provided by the shade tree. Despite the daily challenges confronted by authorities at the school, the teachers are bent on breaking their back to ensure that the children in this remote community have access to education. The